Cousin,
What?
sister, what's up?
What's going on?
Uh,
Jay, I had my spiel already to tell people you were gonna be late and all this shit.
um, I've been moving and grooving, man.
Boy, you sound like you
I
had
know
a
you
tough day.
sound beat.
Today's been a long day, man.
All right, well, look, it's been about a month since we've been here. What's up? How everybody doing? How's everybody month been?
Man, it's been life changing, life altering, in a good way. But what was it? October 7th, we welcomed our third baby girl into the world. So
Hey, baby Jayla.
that's not her name. But yeah,
What's her name?
Jayla.
Jade.
Jayla.
Who are you saying Jayla for Jay and Latasha?
Yes.
Why y'all didn't name her Jayla? That would have been cute. Jayla or Jatasha
Jayla Monroe Applewhite. That is her name.
or Jatasha.
I don't know about the Jatasha one.
Yeah, so we had we welcomed our third baby girl into the world. So I've been operating on minimal rest, enjoying it. Like I have a 2-year-old, but going all the way back. Come on, really, Joe? Don't I will tell Nicole on you because I know it's that Lavelle ain't took to Nicole yet. I'm gonna make him tell her. Oh yeah.
I told Nicole.
What she say?
She said, that's cool. She said she understands that since he watch every week, he got the right to say that.
What? Who are you?
See?
No, but I just been enjoying it, man. I got a 2-year-old, of course, but it's a big difference between a 2-year-old and a newborn. So getting back into the groove of that.
Lamar, what's up, my man? We ain't seen you forever.
My baby good. What about y'all?
Nicole, how you been?
Frustrating. I've been
whole
frustrated with both jobs. I just be rethinking like my life. Like, what am I doing? Then got back into the jail. So I'm out of training now, right? So I have a little bit of normalcy, but I got to work evening. So that's my whole day. But they rotate. So it's not like Cook County. They rotate every 6 months. So I got until February, then I'll be on midnight shift, which is the shift I want to be on. Then 6 more months, I'll be on days again. It rotates every 6 months. But the inmates out of control. They out of control. And it's tiring. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to put my hands on somebody.
I'm gonna ask. I want to ask you a question. So, I've been on paternity leave, and obviously we've been home. We got a newborn, so I really haven't been doing a lot, but like watching TV and shit like that. So I'm caught up on a lot of shows. This show called 60 Days In. Have you ever watched that before?
I just heard about it, and people like here always talk about, oh, Cook County. You ever watched, And I'm
I'm
like, I
guessing you,
never
baby
watched
girl,
it.
Nicole.
Hey, Darius. Hey, he was Stevie in the play that I did, the
Oh,
Motown
okay.
play I used to do.
All right.
Anyway, I see how the inmates treat the COs on there, so I can only imagine what it's really like when it's not cameras there. So I tip my hat to you.
It's out of control. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And then the other
might be
job
getting
I
bad.
got, huh?
Your other job. I thought you got rid of that other one.
No, because I'm trying to save for something. But I'm about to. I mean, we about to like end it anyway because the program is ending and it's like abrupt. So that's why I'm frustrated because last week they just put out a commercial um for the rental assistance program. So they put out a commercial for it last week. And then one day we just log on to work and they talking about they ain't accepted no more applications for nothing, this or that. If it was submitted before this date, then fine. If not, you out of luck. So you got people that's depending on this, or some people that hadn't even submitted their applications yet, and they just like out of the blue. So where does that leave us? You know what I'm saying? Because my only job is helping people submit applications.
How many applications are already submitted that need to be pushed through?
That's why they stopping it because they think what they have in the pipeline already that they have been taking forever to get to is going to deplete the rest.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
I mean, I can understand why, but it's just like, man, how y'all just find this out like one day, like, oh shoot, like y'all putting out new commercials, and then one day, like, oh shoot, nope, stop it. It's like,
I think we need to see like that whole picture behind you because that image that's just right there. Yeah. Now we can't see you. Yeah, it ain't gonna work out.
it's panties though. It ain't no like coochie.
Before we go any further,
And Linnell drew that for me.
I was gonna go there.
definitely want
I
to
was gonna go there.
give a rest in peace to my uncle Emery. I don't want to go into too much details, but long story short, we lost him today, and I just want to make sure that we put it out there. We touch on that, but yeah.
My month away from y'all, I've been up and down. I had a little problems with pain in one of my arms. Back and forth to the doctor to take care of that. But football has been going really good. We are in the playoffs. We won our first round. Well, we won the second round of the playoffs. Our first game, we didn't have to play to the second round. We got semifinals this week. We win this week. We in the Super Bowl. So Saturday we are playing at Oak Forest High School. My game is at 2:00. We are playing the number one JV in our league, which would be the Palo Stars. They've been playing pretty good all year. I mean, they're 8-0. So we got them this Saturday at 2. We take care of business with them. Then we go to the Super Bowl. So I have been deep in football mode for the last, month, really. I mean, just making sure things get ready with that. Everything else is the same as always. It's trying to get business going. So no real issues with that. Just to jump on what LaCuz just said with Henry, also want to give peace to. If every now and then y'all might have heard us talk about another cuz. I don't know if we really throw his name out there, but we be talking about how he ain't shit, and that's just how we talk about each other in here. But Emery is his best friend, and right now he really needs. If you pray for him. If you burn incense, do that. Whatever it is that you do to help people with peace, you know what I'm saying? He can use some of those good vibes to come his way. I talked to him a couple of times today, and he actually was answering the phone when I called, so I knew something was going on. So with that, but other than that, I think that's as much catching up as we're going to do at this point. If anything else, if y'all need some, are y'all in the comments just speaking to Nicole?
Ooh,
So we gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying?
dang.
Like it
Do
ain't
I
two other
sense
people
some
here.
jealousy?
I'm saying it's like I'm wishing you peace, Nicole. What's up, baby girl?
You talking about the job? Dang. Ain't none of
Okay,
y'all going to work to fight.
you the only one who need peace in your life, right? See, come on
Y'all
now.
got peace.
How? Hey, I do not want peace. So now, with us being gone about a month, it's a bunch of stuff that's been going on. The big news is, of course, Kanye.
Is that really big news?
Huh?
Is that really big news?
I think the narrative that is taken is big news. Also, for y'all who don't know, I want to say, get your peace out to Takeoff. I don't know his real name. Do you know his real name?
It's Gershom or something.
Kersnick something. I forget. Kirkpatrick or something. I think it was.
Yeah. For those who know, he was murdered. Also, was it yesterday?
Oh yes. Well, it was yesterday.
Like,
Yesterday morning. Yeah, it was 2:30 yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning over a dice game, and come to find out he wasn't even in the game, but they were trying to say it was friendly fire or whatever it was. Um,
friendly fire.
Basically, somebody from his that was with him.
My thing is, how they all know that? The police got on the news asking if anybody know any information. How everybody
You know
on the
how that
internet
go.
know
Nobody
his,
gonna talk to the police. You know how that go though.
but they gonna
Yeah.
put it on the internet.
Well, social media is its own task.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I ain't seen not one like source of somebody that was actually there saying this is what happened.
I don't know. So it's just you want to wish peace to their family too, because from what I heard, from what it was his uncle who was in the dice game who got into some stuff, and then his nephew get killed. So I know his uncle probably feeling a certain way about himself also at this point. Saying probably, you know what I'm saying, with that, if that was the case. So we want to kind of send peace that way also with that. Now I'm not.
And the African singer who baby drowned.
Yes, the 3-year-old baby who drowned. I can't remember my
Davido.
DeVito, yes, DeVito. So it's been a lot going on with tragedy, and I guess Kanye's career is probably drowning at this point. But
I
uh,
don't think so. He
really,
been trying to get out of that Adidas and Gap contract for so long. No matter what he did, it nothing worked. And now he say something that to me wasn't even offensive, and boom, there it go.
I've learned watching the Kanye and I don't want to jump ahead because I know we're getting to Kyrie as well, but I've learned that there are certain. I've known this, but it's been made extremely clear over the last couple of weeks that there are certain groups of people that you are not allowed to have an opinion on that is not that does not
positive.
fall in. I don't even want to say it doesn't necessarily have to be positive, but if it doesn't fall in line with um, the
Their
masses,
agenda.
I mean, to tell you basically for their agenda, then you will lose everything. And this is not to say that I endorse anything Ye said, because to be 100% honest with you, I don't know where it's coming from with him. It's hard to gauge the reason that he does and says the things that he say, and the timing of everything that he does and says is always off to me. So this is not an endorsement on anything that he said about the Jewish community or the Black community. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that as a people, we've been given an example, and it's basically if you look at what happened with Kyrie, they just basically made him apologize for posting a book, which is crazy to me. They made him apologize and give $500,000 to what is it, the
Oh,
anti-Semitic defamation
anti-defamatory
or something like that.
defamation, anti-defamation. Yeah.
Yeah, $500,000. To me, I just think it's crazy because people get on news, and this is something that you look at protected groups of people, and you cannot have an opinion that goes against anything they say, or just be ignorant to what it is that their plight is, right?
What's the protected group of people?
There's a couple of protected groups of people. You
You
have,
don't want opinionated to get cut off now.
well, no, I mean, it's honestly, the truth
Watch
is
what you say.
there are a couple, you can see now you cannot speak freely about the Jewish community. You cannot speak freely about the LGBTQ community, but you can say whatever the hell you want about the Black community. Nobody gave
They got takeoff death posted online.
it by these same sites that are tearing Kyrie down for posting a damn link.
Link.
A link.
And the thing about it is, they're only tearing Kyrie down for posting it. They're not tearing Amazon down for having it on their site.
Not to mention that whatever, I don't know if it was a book or a movie, whatever it is.
Was both. It was a book first.
The price of it has skyrocketed since this whole thing's happened. But to get back to my original point, you can say what you want about Black people with zero repercussion. Nobody gave a damn about.
Well, what makes the other groups protected?
Look at what's happening. Anytime you say something, anytime you say, you don't have to say anything. You don't.
They run it. That's why, and that's what Kanye's saying. They run it.
Well, I mean, it's clear though, right? Because Jewish dollars are almost behind just about everything. Just about any major company, there's some Jewish backing. Am I incorrect in stating that?
I mean, that's what we believe. I mean,
so I mean, to me, this is gonna sound weird, but I mean, like, to me, I think it's I want to say cool, but I think it's a power flex, right? You're not gonna disrespect me and take my money. You know what I mean? If I feel, but the thing that I kind of admire about those protected groups, I admire, it's almost like a double-edged sword. With those protected groups, you are not allowed to be ignorant, meaning that you're not allowed to not know. You're not allowed to ask questions. Anytime that you don't know or you ask a question, it's looked at as you're being anti whatever that group is. And more often than not, people know exactly what the black plight is, and they're allowed to speak freely about us, defame us, talk about us when we're dead. They don't give a damn about anything that we've went through in the past. That they're mad that the link to Kyrie, whatever it was Kyrie posted, it had quotes from Hitler, and they were saying that the Holocaust was real. But in the same breath, they're trying to say that slavery wasn't real, and they're taking it out of our schools for the kids, and that's okay. How is that not anti-black? But this is anti-Semitism. To me,
but let's break down what Kanye said. What did he say that's like, you're not going to disrespect me? Maybe I missed something else, because when he said, because I had to verify, I'm like, when he said I'm about to go DEFCON 4 on Jewish people, and I cannot be anti-Semitic because Black people are Jewish. So basically all he was saying was, I'm getting ready for war because he know what I finna say they not finna like. And now he lost everything. So you mad because the true history of Jewish people are that Blacks are Israelites? You mad and you don't want that out there? It's history.
But that's the whole thing with Kyrie, though. That was the thing with Kyrie, because that was his whole reason for posting the link for that book. That was the whole reason for him posting that link for that book. And I agree with Darius. He's 100% right. When you're on the platform, you can choose what people say. Look at what Elon Musk just did. He bought Twitter, and the first day he bought Twitter, it was 500 million tweets of people just saying nigga just because they could.
My whole thing is, it's fine if you own this platform, fine. But for other companies to be pulling out, tell me exactly. I have not heard exactly what did he say that was hate speech or anti-Semitic. Tell me what he said. For everybody to be jumping on board to say, I know
that he said that, I don't even know if this is considered anti-Semitic, but all he said was, I can say anti-Semitic things and Adidas won't drop me. So I think it was them calling his bluff, because I don't recall him saying anything other than the Jewish community runs the world, basically. I mean, like, I guess if that's considered anti-Semitism, I don't know. But please pardon my ignorance, because we know that that's not allowed. But I don't know. To me, it's just.
I think most of the thing is he said Hitler.
Oh, he said Hitler wasn't wrong.
I don't think he said in those words. I think he said he understood what Hitler. It was something like saying he understood what Hitler was trying to do or something. He did say some craziness like that, like he understood what Hitler meant with the Holocaust or whatever. So
I can see
I,
how that can be taken as anti-Semitic. I can definitely see it. But here's the thing, though. To me, I don't think that. To me, and if I was Jewish, if the black community ran the world, if somebody said that about slavery, we would want that type of action, right? With all these people, with them trying to take slavery out of schools, with what is it? They don't want to teach kids, white kids, about slavery because they don't want them to feel
they
bad.
didn't want their hurt. They didn't want their feelings to get hurt.
What's
Like,
the difference? What's the difference in him saying that and people saying let's make America great again? What's the difference?
The difference
Because when
is
was it great? When we were in
the
slavery?
difference is the people who are saying let's make America great again. Most of them stick together as a community, no matter what behind closed doors. The when he said slavery was a choice, right? You get half your people who are up in arms about it, calling him crazy, blah 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 blah. You get the other half who like, okay, what he said was true. It was a choice or whatever, but we don't have not one time. Whereas
But he didn't literally mean they chose. Oh, let's
I
be.
understand what he meant. I'm
Oh,
saying
okay.
that I understand what he meant. I didn't get upset with it or whatever. I didn't agree with the statement in totality. But when we argue about it, I tell people, well, he didn't say anything false. Slavery wasn't for you to stay a slave. It was a choice. You made
Look at
that choice.
Harriet Tubman running back and forth to get people, and some saying, "No, I'm not going." They chose to stay.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, most of the time, what the choice that you had was either to stay a slave or to die. At one point, that's what most of them thought. So they chose to stay a slave. They chose life, as most of them what we would say. So it was a choice, but
in a
it
literal,
wasn't it wasn't it wasn't it wasn't a very highly
He didn't articulate it well. He
not
never
in particular. It
articulates what
wasn't
he
one of them was
wants
like, oh
well.
damn, that was what he just said was some scripture. You know what I'm saying? It was okay, yeah, but the the choices that you had in that situation were two
it was get shot or get stabbed. Really,
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
is I mean, yes, it's the lesser of two evils, right? You on the run, you get caught, you're gonna die. You stay, you're gonna die. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna work, until you die. You're gonna be working until you die. I mean, like most people will look at that as that is not their choice, right?
correct.
So I to me,
But
I
I
can
think that's because we so
more
quick to
upset about that.
we so quick to turn against each other. You know, we don't kind of stick together like
You don't stick together. We don't stick together unless it's somebody that we like, right?
unless it's somebody that we really like family. Like so like if we crew like us, I can go out and say some ignorant shit out in the public, you know what I'm saying? And most for the most part, my crew gonna probably stand around me protecting. No, don't get me wrong, when I get in the door, they're like, nigga, what the fuck was you thinking? You know what I'm saying? Why would you say that now? That ain't right. But we're still gonna put that hedge around us and protect us while we're here. But we don't extend that to the family that we have outside of the blood family that we created. You know what I'm saying? That we got. You know what I'm saying? And my bigger issue with the whole with the situation with Kanye is we are so quick to be happy with the stuff that he's losing. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't find joy in that, and that's something that I think
But
that.
I've
A
heard
lot
people
of people
saying it.
do.
But that goes back to that mentality that we have, right? As a people, you only want to see somebody succeed until they succeed. Once they've succeeded, now you're waiting for the demise, right?
Yes.
It's fucked up, you know. And to me, I thought that what the people that were championing his fall, don't realize is that you could be Kanye, right? You could be the next Kanye. You could have everything given to you and everything that you gain be taken away from you by. You may not even go as far as to say some of the things that he said, but like I said, you can have a moment of ignorance and say something from a place of lack of knowledge and have everything taken away from you. Nobody cares about the truth. Nobody cares about what your intentions were. We talked about this a long time ago. Intention does not matter. Nobody cares about that shit. So when you champion a person's downfall, especially when you know something ain't right there anyway. You know what I mean? Whether it's mental or self sabotage, whatever the hell it is, something ain't right there. You know what I mean? Something ain't right. So to me, I just felt like that as a community, like we got to do better. Like to me, you don't want to. On one hand, you don't want to say, "Oh yeah, let's watch everything he worked for." We happy that he lost everything, and when I don't want to go down this road, but when Bill Cosby was on top of his game, everybody was happy that he was finna buy Viacom, right?
Right.
Everything got taken away from him. Nobody give a shit about nothing being taken away from him.
I did.
You say what? Say the
I
last
did.
part.
It pissed me off that they were trying to destroy the legacy of him.
Of who?
Bill
Bill.
Cosby.
Oh.
I hate that, but you know that's a thing that they do with black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, or black men or whatever. If you create something where if you make a wrong step, they wanted to is the crime and everything that you've ever did needs to be erased from the history. You know what I'm saying? Like you did no good. Like everything that you did before that matters not.
There's no separation between the individual and their work. There is no separate. Even with and I don't want to bring up Kales, but even with him,
I was just gonna say that, but you can't bring him up, and you know why you can't. The difference between Bill Cosby, when you look at the Cosby Show, he didn't have no episodes on the Cosby Show where you like, man, he was talking about drugging women. He didn't have that. Tristan just came to me yesterday. No joke. It was like, I listened to this song. What is it called? Something about being ready. And me and Egypt started singing, seems like you're ready. He said, what was he talking about? I said, yeah, seem like you're ready. Now everything just sounds like, who was you talking to? You know?
But guess what? He ain't the only one. Keith Sweat got
we talking about R. Kelly.
No.
That don't make it okay because Jay-Z did it.
This is the thing, but I'm not making it okay.
But that don't make it okay because Jay-Z did it too. We talking about R. Kelly. He the one got caught. He was the one stupid who got off for it and then kept doing it.
He got caught. He's in. Why do we have to erase all the things that he did from
But I'm just saying what my point was, now when I listen to Age Ain't Nothing But a Number or Seems Like You're Ready,
it meant the same
like,
shit then though before he got caught.
Yeah, but I wasn't relating it to that.
But you knew it. You knew it back then.
What are you talking about?
Age ain't nothing but a number.
No, after all of that with R. Kelly, I've been stopped messing
down
with him.
No. But what I'm saying is,
I've been stopped messing with
right. But what I'm saying
ain't nothing but a number. Going down ain't nothing but a thing.
I've been stopped messing with him. Even though he got off, I've been stopped messing with him.
No. But what I'm saying is, at the time when all that shit was going on, like people knew what R. Kelly was doing when he was before it was a big news story in Chicago. Everybody knew what R. Kelly was doing.
Facts.
And they were still listening to his music.
Now that he got caught and the world knows, now we can't listen to his music no more.
No, but when he got off, people would still listen. I'm saying I still wasn't messing with him because I was like, no.
This is what I'm saying. If that's what you did, I'm with you. Okay, stand behind it. Cool. I'm talking about for the ones who didn't get a soul and what I'm saying, didn't know justice until he got locked up.
For the ones that's a part of groupthink. That's what the world is run on right now. It's groupthink. I'm not outraged about something until Nicole get mad about it. When Nicole get mad about it, then I'm like, you know what? She right. Fuck R. Kelly. I don't need to listen to that. All it is a bunch of people that don't have individuality. Everybody wants to be a part of something. Nobody wants to be the outcast. Nobody wants to be the one to have a voice. And honestly, I don't want to sound like I'm caping for Ye, but it really looks like that's what he was doing. You know what I mean? That's not to say that I don't believe that, oh, he a genius, bullshit. I don't believe none of that shit. But it just looks like he was, when everybody else is going right, he decided to go left.
I'm telling you, in years, he gonna be like the Harriet Tubman.
I don't believe that.
I mean, but look how they did, like, when you think about slavery and wanting to be free, and they, can you imagine the things they probably were saying about her going against? what's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? He knows something ain't right with this business and stuff. All he doing is bucking the system.
I just think it's how he's bucking. I think he's poking some people that he doesn't have to poke.
Specifically his own.
Okay. I think this would have been totally different if all he did was poking Jewish people to get away from that. But then once now, when the other stuff started coming out, now you turn around and you want the black support, but then you're also poking at them about sensitive issues with them. And it might be like with the George Floyd thing. It might be true what he said.
But
No,
he didn't make
what he
nothing
said
up. He
was not
said
true.
what was in the report. All he did was
No.
repeat what was in the report.
No, he did not. What he
What'd he
said
say?
was incorrect. He said George Floyd died from fentanyl, and that was not accurate.
That is not his exact words.
That is
What
his
he said.
exact words from
But
the
what did
from
they
the
say in
trench
the
test
report? The
interview.
coroner said. The
The
coroner
coroner
said
said that there was not enough fentanyl in his system to kill
that is
him. He
not
died
true.
from
The coroner said it was fentanyl in his system, and the pressure on his neck was not enough to kill him.
No, that was
That's
not
what
true.
they said.
No, it is not.
I didn't watch the whole.
You're gonna have to pull it
interview,
up.
But what I did hear Kanye say, I did hear him say they hit him with the fentanyl, and then he said his knee wasn't really even on his neck like that. That's kind of what
that's what the coroner said.
Listen.
I'm gonna send it to you. Then I'm gonna want my apology.
I think the issue that they got is he getting some of his information there from Candace, and I'm saying because he's quoting Candace.
That's another thing too. She used him and he didn't even realize it. She used him and he didn't even realize. She used him to push that fucking documentary. Soon as he built up the damn documentary, she stepped the fuck away from him. You ain't seen their ass or heard their ass together since then.
What's the song music at about a 17-year-old?
I ain't no telling. You the music fan.
I'm trying to think. I'm the music. Oh, you don't
That's
listen to music, so child.
I listen to him, but I ain't like
that half-ass apology. He gave the Jewish community a heartfelt fake apology, and
Who?
then Kanye. And then gave the black community, or not even the black community, the Floyd family a half-ass apology. And then
he come right back and told him to get the sister or whatever for the
girl
pay money.
Yeah, he claimed he gave her $2 million, but I guess he didn't realize that the family and the girlfriend were two separate. They weren't in that.
Well, the thing is, he didn't give $2 million to the family. He gave $2 million
for the little girl, right?
No, he gave $2 million.
That's what he said.
No, he gave $2 million for it was Aubrey, George Floyd. It was like 4 million of them.
Aubrey, George Floyd. Right.
It was a couple
he
more.
Said that he gave it directly to. Well,
he said for your daughter.
Yeah, for your daughter.
When the record showed that he did donate $2 million. He donated it to the legal fees for those families that were fighting. Like at that time when that stuff happened, I can't remember all 4 families, but it was 4 families. The daughter, they said he gave to her was a $529,000 scholarship, so she doesn't have to pay for school when she reaches that age. It's in a trust, so directly to the daughter. He basically made a scholarship for her, so her schooling is paid for. She goes to school when she hit 18. But he did donate $2 million. But the $2 million was donated for the legal fees for those 4 families that had something happen. It was George Floyd,
Ahmaud Arbery.
I don't know if it was Sandra Bland. I can't remember what the one
was it the girl that got killed in her house?
Oh yeah. Say her name. Jesus Christ, I feel so bad. I can't even remember her name now.
Yeah. Breonna Taylor. And I think it was one more because all of them was kind of, like they weren't right back on top of each other, but it was still like close enough where stuff was happening. So he did donate money, but it was like it wasn't just $2 million straight to them.
Either way, the apology was so fucked up because he went from saying I'm sorry to saying I now know how it feels to have a knee on my neck because.
Can I ask y'all a question? I'm sorry for cutting you off. Do you think it's fair?
Nope.
What?
Whatever it is, it ain't fair.
I was just gonna say for like celebrities, right? Is it just because they have money that even if he says something that hurt your feelings or that's not true, had we said it on this podcast, would she be coming after us, suing us?
It's possible.
If they think, here's the thing. I think specifically with that case, like knowing that everything that family's been through, like to me, I just thought that it was insensitive to go there. And I'm pretty sure that, like I said, she was separate from the family, so whatever that was donated or given to the family was not included with her. So whatever he said to her, she may not have gotten a dime from what happened to him at all. So she could be looking for her. I don't want to say comeuppance, but she could be looking for her help too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and it came in the form of you speaking erratically, irresponsibly, and
I
negative,
just think that's crazy.
about.
I think in answer to your
The
question,
thing about that is though, I think the reason is you can't defame a person that's no longer here. So I forget what they call it, what it is that they were going after him for. But it was along the lines of him speaking inaccurately, and matter of factly about what happened to George in the public.
But my whole thing is, let's just say people over the internet say a lot of stuff, and sometimes you might be misinformed. So even if he spoke it matter of factly, as if he knew, what's wrong with saying, nah, bro, you wrong? People go back and forth all the time. No, you wrong. You talking like you know. This is what it is.
I'm not
because he got money.
So so think about this, right? There was a couple weeks ago, there was a football player. After a football game, they lost the game. He's walking to the tunnel. A camera guy doing his job just walks past. While the camera guy is walking past and the football player is going to the tunnel, the football player shoves the camera guy. He don't push him like where you like, damn, he want to fight him, but he pushed him. The camera guy stumbled over, but he didn't hurt himself. You could tell he didn't hurt himself. Directly after the game, they talked to the football player in the press conference. He said the first thing he said was, I want to apologize to that man. I took my frustrations out on him, and I shouldn't have. The very next day, he was being sued by this man.
Yeah, because now he admitted it.
He was going to be sued either way. The man didn't hurt himself, but it's a cash grab. You know that. When you have money, you're going to be a target. You cannot misspeak. You cannot misstep. You cannot have any shortcomings. Like
That's still stupid.
I agree with that, but in the same token, it's almost like if you know, you should carry yourself. You know better, you do better. Carry yourself in a better manner, right?
Maybe he didn't know better though.
I mean,
because like I'm saying, and many people, you saying it wasn't that. He's, from what I heard or know, and maybe me and Kanye both are misinformed, he was only repeating what the coroner said.
I mean, if he got documentation to support that, then it shouldn't be an issue with him getting sued. I don't think it wouldn't be an issue with him fighting it.
And who is the Facebook user?
It's one or two.
Yeah.
She not no broke you. She got money. She got the money to pay Cardi B. She just don't want to pay her.
She moved to Africa, didn't she? She got her
She back in Atlanta.
Oh,
but her husband is from Africa, so they were just over there.
I know they said she moved to Africa.
She ain't moved to no Africa. I be watching her live. She's here in Atlanta.
She's not broke, but I don't think she got what she got sued for.
She got it. At least she claims she got it. She said, I just ain't got it for her. But she's gonna have to pay it.
Yeah, like, to me, it don't make sense to say something like that online. I got it, but I ain't giving it to you. You already lost the suit, baby.
But she was trying, you know,
it's a civil suit.
Huh?
It's a civil suit. They ain't gonna go make her give her the money.
Oh no, Cardi B already put in to freeze her assets.
She lost the case. Like, she didn't take nothing to put a lien on her shit, garnishment. Like, she could get her money.
Because now Cardi B going through a lawsuit that I think she finna lose. So she finna.
She just settled out a lawsuit, or she just won a lawsuit over. Was it a picture or something like that? I think it was.
Oh, she beat it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We in a suing society, Nicole. So the answer to your question,
she was getting sued over some bullshit too. That was some bullshit too.
No. Everybody's being made to pay. They figure that's how you hurt them. You hit them in their pocketbook. That's why Kyrie had to pay that money over posting a link.
And what I don't like about that is specifically with black men in the media, because if we can go back to Udoka, because it's a whole everything that he did 2 months ago, it's coming back up now because he's being
considered. He's going to get to the jet net
job. But what I hate is that when a black man has a misstep, he's crucified in the media. Any and everything that he does is put on Front Street. Every shortcoming he's ever had in his life, they're gonna go back to when he was 12 years old and took a candy bar out the corner store just to try and say that this man was a bad character. With Kyrie, while I understand that a lot of the ways that he goes about things is not ideal, for lack of better terms, the message they just put out by making him do that is you cannot have this is real free think, not that bullshit they were trying to say Kanye doing. That was real free think, and letting people know, hey, go look at this and figure it out for yourself. Because he could have easily put in the caption, "This is what I'm trying to point you towards." But they always say, "You want to have something from a nigga, put it in the book." I put it out there. I'll lead you to it. You figure it out on your own, right? What they did was make him backtrack everything that he said. So now, as a person that may follow Kyrie, it's almost like, damn, do I want to stand on or stand beside you and everything you say, and you're gonna backtrack because they're gonna basically hamstring you?
Mm-hmm. I don't really think he didn't really backtrack.
Here's the thing, there's one thing to acknowledge causing harm when it wasn't your intention, right?
Hey, Carletta.
It's one thing to say my intention wasn't to cause harm, pain, or hurt anybody. I apologize for that. It's a whole nother thing where you are basically forced to donate money to I don't even, are they a charity? What are they? I don't even know what they are. A coalition?
No, they ain't no damn charity.
But I don't know what it is. But like he's basically been forced to donate money to this, and it was like your intention. It goes back to what I said earlier. Intention doesn't matter, but your intention was never to offend anybody. And if you stand on that and say, "Hey, look, I didn't intend to offend anybody. I can understand why you were offended, but it was never my intention. Why am I now being forced to do this?" And you know that it's not in his heart to do that. If it was, he would have offended.
My thing is, I don't even think I would have said that because, like, I don't know why you're offended. I saw a movie that I thought was informative or whatever, and I put it out there. Now, just because I didn't get the same thing from it that you got from it, why am I being punished for that? It's anti-Semitic because you believe it to be anti-Semitic. I didn't come out and say anything against a Jewish person or anything like that. I didn't get any anti-Semitism from it. I got that from Hebrews to Negroes. You know what I'm saying? It basically gave the history of Black people. And yes, some of it said some things about Jewish people. It did say Jewish people were involved in slavery. They were. Same as English were. And guess what? There were some Africans were involved in it. It said those things, yes. It does say that the Jewish dollar is behind a lot of things in entertainment or even in banking and stuff, that Jewish people are behind that. Is that not a truth? So with that truth being put out there, it makes
also something that they said that the Holocaust wasn't real too, though. So I mean, like if we go point out the things that were true,
I'm just saying a little bit that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Like because I didn't see the picture, I didn't read the book. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear about it, I'm just trying to go check and see what's in there now. You know what I'm saying? To see what made it so bad that he put it out there.
So here's the thing: slavery wasn't real. We were indentured.
I agree. This is the thing, and this is why this is my stance on the show is to be play the flip side. So how would we feel if I don't know who's a beloved white guy that all Black?
I mean, but they already doing it though. What you mean? How would we feel?
I'm just trying to think like who's a beloved white guy that all Black people like.
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But I mean
Robin Thicke.
Yeah, you digging
John
in the face.
John who?
John B. Mexican, ain't he?
John B.
Yeah, he white.
I thought he was Hispanic.
I thought he was mixed with Black though. Something in Black. I don't know.
Either way, if it was
Triple H.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm done with you.
Stone Cold.
The Rock.
He ain't white. Listen, okay, we just digging that, but we'll just say any white. We'll go
Ricky Bobby.
We gonna go with Justin Timberlake. All right. If Justin Timberlake posted a link to a book that had KKK rhetoric in it, will we feel a way about that?
No. We would probably, now this is the thing, we would read the book for ourselves, see what it said, and probably have a discussion based off of that and ask, okay, what were you promoting in this specific book? You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't demonize him for the entire work because of one part of the work. As black people are the most forgiving out there also. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So we wouldn't demonize him on that. It would be like we would all, I'm gonna tell you now, if he put it out there, whoever made that movie or whatever would be the richest person in the land, because all of us would go to see what it is about. Even if it said it had something about the KKK in it, we want to see for ourselves, what is it saying? What is it saying about the KKK? What is going on with it? And then making our own opinions based off that. And we debating each other about it. We wouldn't have cut him off on that. He wouldn't have had to come out and apologize. He wouldn't have had to donate no money to nobody or anything.
Well, here's the thing. Who is our...
We don't have it.
NAACP?
We don't have it. We don't have it.
It's the NAACP.
We don't have it.
And this is a question. This is ignorant asking again. The NAACP is not specifically for black people. It's for colored people, correct?
Correct.
So that means Hispanic, Asian, not just black people. We don't have
We don't have it. It started off with the NAACP. It's supposed to be NAACP. The Rainbow Coalition is supposed to be in it, and then, you know what I'm saying, it was hijacked by the alphabet people. And Operation Push.
Is Operation Push still around?
I think so. Yeah, I know somebody that just sang that.
The closest that we have is Minister Farrakhan.
But Operation Push still around.
And you know what's crazy about that? Of all leaders in the world, they make him the biggest anti-Semite, anti-white, anti-this, anti-that, just because he's pro-black.
Yeah.
Just because he's pro-black. If you're pro-black, that means you hate everything else. Which I think is crazy. Which is actually, if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. And it's what they're doing to it makes sense, because that's what they're doing to Ye and Kyrie. If you think about it, anything that you say that, well, maybe not Ye, but Kyrie, anything that you say that could be considered pro-black, they make it anti something else.
Yes. You anti something. If you for black men being strong black men, you anti-gay. You know what I'm saying? If you want the black organization to get better or to prosper, now you anti everything else. You know what I'm saying? Now you racist. You're pushing hate theory. I mean, it's all that. Push every Saturday morning. They broadcast on what? What Push broadcasting on? Who's even in Operation Push anymore? It used to be Jesse Jackson, wasn't it?
Jesse.
I thought it was still him, ain't it?
Oh.
Well, his son got locked up, so I don't know what happened with that.
He out, ain't he?
Yeah, I think he's out. But because I think how they had it set up was he had to go away for a certain amount of time. Then he came back and his wife would go for a certain amount of time, so they wouldn't have to leave the kids.
Oh, that was nice of them.
Pays to have money, don't it?
Right.
Me and my wife get to some bullshit. They locking both our black ass up at the same time.
Your kids going in the system. They ain't even let your mom and daddy get them.
Man.
So, but we don't have an advocate. We don't have we don't have a group. You know, we're not a group. We just here. I'm saying somebody. That's why they can go out and say what the hell they want about us, because we don't have any power structure. We're not able to lean on nobody and be like, hey, they can't say that.
Speaking of, it's a little off subject, but did you see those two black guys that they went and trademark? I think, did they trademark or copyright White Lives Matter? So Kanye, every shirt that he tried to sell, they would have to pay them for it.
They were black.
Two black kids. They're young too. They look really young. They might have been 22, 23. They look young.
Oh, it's called the Rainbow Push Coalition.
They have a broadcast in the building.
In which building, Carlotta? I ain't know Push was still doing anything. I mean, I don't hear anything about Push. Anything. Yeah. So I wonder if Kanye gonna sell any more of them shirts then. Let shorties get paid.
You know what I do think is fucked up though? The fact that Adidas, you know, they own the
everything but the slides.
They own the designs to the shoes. So they're going to sell the shoes but take the Yeezy name off of them.
Somebody was in a store and I think it was City Trends and Yeezys were in there.
No, that
Or
was
Marshalls. It was either Marshalls. One of them stores.
that was a knockoff. They had got sued over that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But the thing about it is, Adidas gonna lose money on that.
Sure, they want money. They're gonna stop selling. But the thing about that is, as a business, they have all this inventory. They gotta sell it. They have to try and push it. Now the thing about that is the shit that's already been manufactured that already has that Yeezy branding in it. You got to throw that away because you can't sell that now.
You can't sell that, and so now you're gonna go put Adidas on it and try to. Ain't nobody buying Adidas like that. People want to go into somebody about these Adidas. They saying about these Yeezys. So now if Adidas come out with the same brand, what they finna find out is motherfuckers didn't like them fucking shoes anyway. They was buying them because they was Kanye shoes.
Because they the name. Because I would see people with them
honestly,
like, you got them ugly
they
shoes.
be hollering that comfortable shit. Skechers comfortable as hell. You motherfuckers won't buy them because they called Skechers.
Did you see the story? Kanye went into Skechers. They kicked
and they put him out the building.
I wonder if that's true.
What happened?
They're the stupidest people in the world because guess what? They'd have made $1 billion in the last quarter of the year.
What happened?
They said that
Kanye went in there and tried to take a meeting after everybody else put him out. He went in there and tried to take a meeting, and the Skechers put him out at a headquarters. And
the Goodwill put out a press release that they're not accepting any Kanye sneakers,
any more Kanye clothes. Period.
Anything from him, they was taking it off their shelves. How the fuck the Goodwill gonna say don't give us nothing?
See, that's what I'm talking about. Conspiracy.
That's that pressure.
You know what though? Boosie. People talk about Boosie and how he might not have the best approach and how he speak on shit, but he was talking about the baby, right? And he was talking about how the baby album sales were. He went from his first mainstream or second mainstream album. He sold his first week like 170 some thousand records. The album he just put out a couple weeks ago, first week was 15,000. And he's like, how did he go from selling 170,000 records to 15,000 records, and his following didn't drop? His following didn't drop. His engagement didn't drop. Somebody pushed the button, right?
Yeah.
So if that's happening in music, it's happening in all other walks of life too.
Well, I need somebody to push a button for me. Shit, push the green one though, not the red one. You figure out who's pushing those buttons. So, I was finna say something else and I forget. They're getting old. Rappers getting old, man.
Speaking of, we 11 days away from a real one. Crossing over to his mid 30s.
What, you gonna be 35?
Yeah, I'll be 35. So
Jesus, you're getting young.
I know, right? Keep that on y'all calendars. November 13th. I'll be what is it? What is it when they have a bar mitzvah? Is that you crossing over into manhood?
Yeah, bar mitzvah.
I'll be having my bar mitzvah.
Yeah, you can afford it now. And Tristan's birthday is on the 12th. He'll be 20.
We're going to go paintball. It is on the 12th. He's going to be 20. So there we go. But we're going to be going paintballing on November 13th. Hey, get that down. If somebody screenshot our shit, we get up there. It's already used.
It's full.
We are going paintball, y'all. I haven't been in a while, so we're going to do that. What did we do last weekend? Oh, we went to the gun range. We went to the gun range. I had a blast at the gun range, y'all. We hadn't been in a while. We got to start hanging out a little more. We had me, Jay, my younger brother, Linnell, cousin Lionel, my uncle Larry, his son, CJ was there.
Dang, when was this?
Last weekend, last Saturday.
Oh, I had talked to him. Yeah, y'all. Where did y'all go? To the range?
Yeah, we went to the gun range.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, your brother. We supposed to go to the range." I talked on his birthday. I talked to him.
Yeah, you talked to him that Friday.
Yeah,
we went Saturday up there. We had a blast. You know what I'm saying? CJ, I think it was like his first time shooting, but
he got it.
He got it.
He got it.
Got it. Well, yeah, we went to Eagles. We went to Eagle, so we got to get together and go back again. I mean, we didn't take everything up there. We only took like AR-15, AR-22. We had a ton of pistols though. We had 45, 40, couple nines, 380. I got the picture of the gun, of the pistols. I didn't post them though on our site. I didn't want people to think the wrong thing, but I'll probably put them on the Instagram page. But we had a blast, and we hadn't hung out in so long. You know what I'm saying? So I had a good time.
Definitely.
I kicked their ass with the rifle. So
that's your first time winning the competition since we've been going.
That's your first time winning. You're gonna be. I mean, everybody got that was bullshit. You lost.
Congratulations, you won.
Thank you. That's all you had to say. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, you don't get up here when you lose. You gloss over that shit.
Hell yeah.
Keep like talking. It never happened
at all. You know what I'm saying? If we really can see if Nicole can go when she comes in. Do you have to take range?
Before I can become a deputy again, right now I'm just a detention officer. So before I can become a deputy sheriff, I have to take a test. I don't have to go back through the academy, but I got to take like a state test. There's state laws, and I have to go. I have to shoot again.
All right, so come on up here. I'll get you right. You know what I'm saying? Show you how to get your hand right on. I'm saying shoot straight. Get you down. I'm telling you.
Shit.
I want to go. I like my glockenspiel. What the hell is a glockenspiel?
A Glock, nigga.
A Glock? A glockenspiel?
You got an MR-15, Carla?
Is that the full name?
No, she said she would like to try MR-15.
Is that the full name of Glock? Is that Glock's full name?
I don't know. We've always called it a Glock ever since I was a shorty. So, this boy said he didn't know it was a competition. He was just pulling the trigger.
Lies. He won one.
Did he?
Yeah, the first one. It was him and CJ. He was the closest on the first one.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, so with that, you think she meant AR-15 too. Oh, but I think next time we go, we'll take the AR-12. We got to take the rifle too. We ain't shot the rifle. I mean, not the rifle, the pump. We ain't took the 12 gauge out for a while. So, but that's neither here nor there. But this weekend, I mean, not this weekend, on 13, we are going to the paintball, and we got a couple more outings we need to get into. We starting to get ready to go out of town. So it's.
Where y'all going?
We to be TBD.
Well, I'm going to the DR in January.
Yeah, she talking about all of us though, nigga. Not just you. I like the way you just threw that out there though. Well, I'm going to the.
Well, I'm going to the DR in January. If we do anything else next week, we'll do that. Long as Kanye don't get us banned from going places as black people, you know what I'm saying, we'll be all right.
I'm scared to shoot my gun.
Why?
I ain't shot it in so long. I feel like I ain't cleaned it or nothing.
Probably need to clean
first, you'll be okay. Yeah, you know what? Also, before I be talking about shit that ain't been moved in a long time, I had to move my car this week. I have I had a car. I bought another car, and I let my old car sit. It had been sitting for like 2.5 years, like not moved at all. It sat like literally in one spot for 2.5 years, like not moved at all.
Well, you should have seen the neighborhood we moved that car. Like, oh, it's gone. Like 20 minutes after it moved, everybody noticed that they was out there. Kids walking.
I mean, was it toe up or something?
No,
it's nothing wrong with it. Well, I mean, like I need some suspension work on it, but I mean, it started right up. I just needed to jump. It started right up. It just needs some suspension work. I just bought a new car, so I had a sports car.
Are you selling it?
Sports car. No, I'm not selling it. Everybody been trying to get me to trying to sell it, get it from me. But the thing was, I had a sports car. It's 2 doors. I have 3 kids and a wife.
Right.
We ain't fitting in this car no more. So I bought a truck. We've been driving the truck because we can't fit in the car. So every time I was going somewhere, I would just get in the truck and go. So yeah, my car sat. Long story short, I neglected my car and I shouldn't have. But I got in my car and just moving it was like, hey, you need to drive your car more often. So I'm going.
What kind of car is it?
A Challenger.
What? I used to want a Challenger. But then the Mustang was like, ma'am, what are you thinking?
You know what's crazy? Everybody's trying to. Yeah, the
Kids
brakes
walking
locked
down the
up
street
on.
talking about some, man, that car there, I ain't know it moved. It's been there for like 4 years. Old
But
lady coming out the building like, it's gone. Look, baby, it ain't down.
But yes, Carletta, I do need to get to the range. Like before I have to qualify, I need to go to the range.
You better come on up and tell you, we got pistol instructors and everything.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When the last time you shot?
I'm ashamed to say.
No such thing.
What's this? 2022?
Yes.
2011.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, you
Don't
probably
shoot that gun.
Yeah.
We're gonna shoot out dust.
Right. I'm like, I still got my same bullets that they gave us in the academy in 2006.
Get rid of them.
So,
but they not all watered. That they don't look like, you know what I'm saying?
What type of gun do you have?
I can't show you online, huh? Can't be pulling out guns on here.
You can.
I mean, you can, just as long as you got gun safety.
Yeah.
Of course I got gun safety.
You don't have to show me. But I just want to know what kind it is.
She reaching like she got it on her.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, you got a Glock.
Yeah.
No, that's not gun safety.
And she got a Glock and spill.
My hand is not on the trigger.
You still pointed at yourself. You can't flag yourself. What are you doing? Put it down.
Oh my God, I didn't flag myself. Okay.
You did. You just looked right across your face.
The what you call it. But see how the bullets look? Well, this one, I don't know. They do look a little.
And you carry that to work?
No.
Oh.
I don't carry it with me. Even though you don't have a license to carry here, I don't carry it.
You need a license to conceal carry, don't you?
No.
You can
open carry.
Carry out there.
They open carry here now. Yep.
Get out of here. I know, because like in South Carolina, you can open carry, but you need a license for concealed carry.
That's the same thing in Indiana. Because Indiana is an open carry, but you can't conceal carry in Indiana.
Right. That's why. So in Atlanta, you can just
anybody can see. It used to be like that in Houston, but right when I was leaving, they changed it. Nobody needs, and that's how it is here.
Okay, your little brother said you should just switch to throwing knives because baby girl.
Why? What's wrong? It ain't nothing in here.
Yeah, you ain't
nothing in here.
Either way, you still ain't supposed to. You supposed to treat every firearm like it's loaded.
Come on.
I ain't tell you about the time Ashton almost shot me.
Hell yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah.
At your daddy's house.
At my mom and daddy's house.
How?
Same thing. Thought he cleared the rifle. We got down there. We was going down there with Pops to show him the guns. We had the AR-22 and everything. I'm sitting here on one couch. They sitting on the other couch, which, you know, is the one that go like that when it was a 2. They sitting there, and Paul grabs the AR, takes the clip out of it, and I see him clear it. Hands it to Ashton. Ashton sitting maybe like 2 feet from me or whatever. He ain't never really had a pistol. It's a rifle. So he's like this, waving it around, and he comes around and it points at me. But when he pointed at me, I'm like, hey, man, don't you do that. Don't point the gun at nobody that's not gun safe. That ain't what you do. Keep that away. You know what I'm saying, even if it's clear, that ain't what you do. He go, right. Oh, okay, cool. I wasn't trying like it's cool, but I don't care if it's clear or not. You don't do that. He like, okay. Hands it back to Paul. Paul grabs the gun, sets it on his lap, and hits the trigger. Bam! The bullet go off. Hole in the ceiling, in the wall, right over the doorway. To this day, your mom and daddy don't know that we shot their wall.
What house?
The one your daddy's in right now.
Really?
Yes.
Did you patch the hole?
No.
Over the door?
Over the door.
So it's probably still there.
Look, we just painted over there. I don't remember seeing no hole.
So they probably patched it and just didn't know what they were patching.
Dang.
Yeah. So we have to always practice gun safety with that. But other than that, we're finna get up out of here, y'all. We are first show back. Anything else y'all want to tell them? Yeah.
Thank y'all for bearing with us. I know it's been this was 3 weeks, so this is our 4th week.
Was it 3 weeks or 4 weeks? I mean, we've been gone for a minute.
Right. So that was Paul that almost shot you, not Ashton.
No.
But Ashton did he didn't have his finger. He didn't like shoot it. Paul the one put his finger on the trigger.
But when Paul put his finger on the trigger, it was toward the other way. Ashton pointed it at me.
He didn't point it at you. He flagged you.
No, he pointed. Well, okay, flag, but it wasn't like going past me. It was one of, you know how he playing with it doing this here.
Yeah, but it wasn't like
Man,
it wasn't like
that's
it didn't want like you were sitting next to a nigga playing a video game and they shot you.
It was almost like that. It was almost like that. It was just close.
It wasn't like they. It wasn't like they. You know,
It
took
wasn't like he
the
cocked
gun
it.
and you know
Cocked
cranked
it.
that motherfucker to the highest motherfucking capacity. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
you know took your shit off.
I
bye,
enjoyed this
Darius.
season, my
Thanks
man.
for stopping through.
Yeah, so it was actually, you know, Ashton pointed at me. Paul was on the other side when he pointed. He pointed it away and shot it. So, but I don't know. Anything else we want to tell them? We got a lot of stuff that we got brewing, but we always got things brewing. We just got to get some things going on. So
Yeah. I was waiting for Jay to, you know, call you out like he called me out.
You know what? Honestly, I didn't even think about it, Nicole. But between the baby and all the shit that's been going on, and I've been had a massive. I got a horrible headache right now, y'all. I've been just not into it, but I did notice because I came in right as the show was airing, and it was the same music and the same intro.
Well, the thing is, we have too many shows, and so what happens is I'm still downloading shows right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
As we talking, I mean, they're still downloading. I got to get them off the server onto something else so I can start editing them. And I literally am still, and that was what, 5-6 days ago.
Yeah,
I'm still downloading shows right now.
What do we have? We have over 100, right?
Yes. And the thing is, with I never bought a new computer. I need to go buy a new computer, so I got my old computer that I'm working with. That's on the tower, and it's slow.
Oh.
And it takes forever to download the show because it's bringing it and it's converting it because I'm putting them on an external. That way we shouldn't have an issue, but it's taking forever.
Okay.
It's taking forever. And this was like Nano's idea. He was like, oh, just go put them on this here. Well, I'm like, I should have did my first idea. We just looked at a couple and just tried to grab some stuff.
Yeah.
So, but with that, we up out of here, Nicole. Anything you want to tell them? You want to tell them thank you for the mid?
We got Darius. Looks like he don't know when we come on. Darius, every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. We're definitely gonna be back on track. We had a lot of life shit happen where we just took some time to reevaluate. Appreciate
like a lot of people stuff. Nicole has some stuff going on with, you know what I'm saying, the new gig. Plus she back to singing now. We want to say, I mean, we glad that she back to performing. So that was kind of things going on. Jay got the new baby, who is beautiful. I just saw Jayla yesterday for the first time.
who the fuck is Jayla?
Hey, don't do that.
Where he get this name from? He just gonna name her, huh?
Where'd I get this name from, Jay?
He got the name because I told him before we named her that was a potential name that we were gonna go with. And
I like that name.
So that's just her name now, huh?
We told him that's gonna be our nickname for her. Her name is Jay.
Honestly, though, it works out because her middle name is Ella, it's Lane. So Jay is Jayla. I mean, that could be technically her nickname, but her name is Jade.
Her name is Jade Lane Applewhite, right?
Yes.
Her name was going to be Jayla Monroe, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute. That's a celebrity name, Jayla Monroe.
Yeah.
Or Jade Monroe.
So I'll tell y'all yeah.
So we got that, and then with me with football coming to an end, like I love the show, so I canceled a lot of stuff just to make sure we do the show. With my co-host having other things to do, that gave me the ability to do a couple extra practices and be at practice on Wednesday to kind of make sure that we was ready for our playoff run. So it worked out for me also. But now we back on track. Like I say, we got. Well, I invite y'all out all the time. But like I said, if y'all want to see some football this Saturday, we at Oak Forest High School. We got I think like 2 JV games, 2 varsity games. Yeah, everybody getting ready for the Super Bowl. And then on Sunday, I'm at Thornridge High School. I'm our 6 and 7-year-olds, we call them Mighty Mites. We got a Mighty Mite Bowl we're doing, so it's 12 organizations coming out. Everybody gonna be playing. They got 2 games for each team. Gonna play at least 2 games. We're gonna be out there from 9 in the morning to probably about 5 in the evening. We got concessions going on. My concession stand is the best concessions in there. What stuff we telling? I don't know.
She talking about what I just told y'all.
Oh, why you telling stuff offline? She said, okay.
Because unfortunately, Carletta, everything ain't for. This is why Kanye is in trouble. Everything ain't for
It's
online.
for everybody. So, but Carletta, you come out watching football. My cheerleaders gonna be out there. They getting ready for competition. We got a lot going on, y'all. So y'all need to tap in with us, see what's going on with that. Other than that,
tell you this, Carletta, and my cousins can vouch for me now. Normally, people say, they make pretty babies, but me and my wife make some very pretty kids. So I don't. That's one thing I do good. I don't make ugly babies.
I'll
I
be the
think
judge of that. I haven't seen it yet.
So,
Just joking.
with that, for the ones who still tagged into right at the end, we want to tell y'all thank y'all for coming out. We really appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for showing right back up when we take our little hiatus. So check us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Like, share, follow, hit the notifications, all that good things. And we get back to y'all next week. Hopefully, my computer work a little bit faster. Going through the night gets the rest of this downloaded because I am responsible now for changing the intro. So we flip into a new season, going into it. So we want to get y'all some fresh content coming in.
And that's only because my laptop is down.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It is, and our producer was supposed to call me and try to walk me through. I don't know what's wrong with it. I tried to erase everything off of it. It won't even erase nothing.
When was I supposed to call you and walk you through something?
You the producer now? Oh, we gotta talk.
All right, y'all. We up out of here. We thank all y'all for coming. We're gonna catch y'all next week.
Like, share, subscribe, share. Tell a friend. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Catch y'all next week.
Right. Peace.